Hey, crypto family. Hope y'all doing good today. So as you can see today, we had a small correction. A couple coins were down 2 to 5%, and that did cause a small panic in the market, small sell-off. I do think this was a bear trap because we still have a lot of catalyst for continued price appreciation. One of the biggest ones being Kwon, the founder of Luna, basically buying millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin every day or every other day to get to that 3 billion cap, and then eventually 10 billion. Now, if you look on Twitter real quick, Saka posted a tweet basically that shows Kwon actually starting to get ready for withdrawing that USDT for the Bitcoin purchase. And then you scroll up and now you can see he deposited $231 million. So he's getting ready to purchase that BTC. You can imagine there's a lot of people trying to front run this. And again, continued price appreciation. Now let's go and look at our charts and see where we're at. So as you can see here on the Bitcoin chart, we did break out of this symmetrical triangle, and from there we broke out of two resistances. It since tested them twice. This next one, we're on the daily chart here. Bitcoin did get to 44,600, and then you can see that wick. If we zoom in, it just catapulted back upwards, and you can see it's kind of a hammer candle we got right there. Very, very bullish on that sign. You do see the RSI did cross to the downside on the signal line, but look at that, it's already starting to curve up, and then the MACD. This was a big one that it was crossing to the downside as well on the daily. But a lot of times, if y'all have seen Alessio Rastani's YouTube channel, he talks about how the MACD, whenever it's crossing to the downside, if there is bullish catalyst around it, then a lot of times it is a fake out and it will continue back to the upside, okay? Now, again, is this it? I do think more than not this is a fake out. Again, we could very, very well continue to the downside, but I think with this buy pressure from Kwon, we do have this artificial holding up of the crypto prices, similar to quantitative easing, stimulus packages, basically money just being injected into the market. That's now another factor, but with a single entity. But again, you have a lot of people trying to front run him, so it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. So what am I thinking now for Bitcoin? Well, first of all, we need to hold this 44,600 level, okay? This is imperative that we hold this because look, after that, what's next? All the way down to 40,000, right? There's not too much. I mean, you have slight support here near this 42,300 level, but I do think the major support is going to be around here, that 40,500 level. So going to keep an eye on that. Near-term resistance right now is looking at 46,000. There actually is some big resistance near this 47,000 here, 48,000 level. And I was talking with some buddies of mine, and it's actually a lot bigger resistance than I've realized. Basically, there's a lot of yearly, monthly resistance lines, weekly lines, all lining up around this 48,000 level. So definitely keep an eye on that. Once we break 48,000, I feel definitely we can get that 52,000 resistance. But again, it is going to be a big, big resistance, and we'll need a lot of catalyst to help propel this price upwards. That's what I'm thinking right now for Bitcoin. Going over to Ethereum, we can see here, again, same scenario here, right? We do have the MACD looking like it wants to dip down and cross to the downside, and then the RSI has already crossed to the downside, okay? Now, Ethereum, right now, you can see I'll go ahead and delete these lines here. So we're on the daily chart for Ethereum right now. You can see here that we did, dip below this support line, and we got all the way down to 32.70. Now, since then, you can see the price has been bought up a lot, and now we're back above near 33.68. So right at this support level here, that's a good sign. I do think, possibly could retest and get up to this 3,600 level. Again, the spotlight's kind of on Bitcoin because Kwon is buying a lot of Bitcoin, but still, a lot of altcoins propel from that. So I do think that Ethereum could still, benefit from this and possibly continue this bounce to get near that 3620 level. So that's what I'm looking at. But if it does break this support, then I'm definitely looking at this support of 3050 before bouncing again. So two scenarios, again, play your risk accordingly, right? Either going down and then up or bouncing back here and trying to go for that 3620 level. So just two levels there I'm looking at. And then the S&P 500 here. So today, it did break above that 4530 level, and now it is consolidating around that support level. So that's a big thing. But for the S&P as well, look at that. You have the RSI crossing to the downside again, and the MACD looking like it wants to cross down again, with the MFI Pro doing the same. So again, a lot of crosses to the downside. Again, if these reversed, it will be a violent reversal back to the upside, which hopefully, does happen here. But again, always be ready. I posted on my Twitter. Always be ready to secure your profits. DCA up along the way. So what I say by that is like take off 30% of your profits and then, 20% later on, and then finally, maybe 40%, and then keep last 10% as a moon bag. But that's something I posted on my Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, please do so. My Twitter's at @TheCryptoData, where I also have my own Discord as well. Go ahead and join me on there. It's free to join. I also have a members chat, but we post a lot of big coins. I posted a coin recently in there, actually, and it's getting a lot of traction. So definitely come in and join the Discord if you haven't. But yeah, if y'all enjoy this TA, please, guys, give it a like. Please subscribe if you haven't. I try to provide the best free content I can for my YouTube. And then please leave a comment if you have any questions or you just like the video. So with that, until next time, thanks for watching.